Good morning. Well done on being first, Falcon. You beat Auntie. And Auntie was very, very close on that drop. Morning, Blue. I don't get 2 goes. I thought I'd give it a try. I want to try and build a viewing gallery today. Got a little idea what I want to do. This one's on fire, so we'll just probably get rid of this and start with a blank canvas. How was my evening? It was good, thank you. I watched a little bit of Toy Story. Plan on watching some more later. It's Toy Story 5's coming out. And then it kindly helped me set up a watch party channel on Discord. So it says voice chat, but it's actually text chat. And we're going to stream the PC, I don't even think what it's called, PC gaming event that's happening at 8 o'clock tonight. So that'll be on there if anybody's around and want to watch. Should be less stressful than the co-streaming the Wholesome Direct. PC Gamer Showcase, that's the official name for it. But that's where we're going to see the Planet Zoo gameplay trailer. So we'll see a lot. I think we were shown quite a bit of the interactions yesterday. But I'm keen to see more of the gameplay. How do the building tools work? We saw a little bit yesterday on the water placement. So normally when we place water, we have to dig out a hole. You saw me doing it when I did the avatar build. Create it, then fill the water, and then you can't adapt to the land. It's like, no, there's water there. Whereas they looked like they were just filling it as they went, like they were adapting and it was automatically filling. Which is different to the tools again in here, because in here you like paint it down. So it's going to be interesting, that's for sure. So I'm hoping I can delete this even though it's on fire. We shall see. I've set up a restream to YouTube as well, so hopefully that is working. Main area is Twitch, that's where chat is and all of that. But I know we were talking about VODs disappearing after a while, and I'm not sure if that will allow me to keep them longer or it'll be easier just to move them across to YouTube if they're already streamed there. So I'm trying it out. You wondered if that was some creative editing. Well, they did actually mention something. I went back and listened again, and they said making water placement easier. So I actually think that was intentional. So hopefully it will be like that. I just can't stop thinking of ideas at the moment of what I want to do on it. So it can't come soon enough. What we got, 128 days. And we need a viewing point which comes under this one, is it? Or this one? This one. And I want my own design, so we're going to go with that. Oh, YouTube is working. Thanks, Auntie. Hopefully I've disabled chat over there, otherwise people might be chatting, then I won't see it. And I'm hoping OBS won't quit on me. No chat. Okay, that's good. And as I say that, I think OBS might have just quit on me. Maybe not. I'm still here. Okay. That's good. It looked like it quit from my side. Which would have been interesting. I'd definitely have something listening to me if that was the case. It just quit. Did it actually? Is it back? I hope it's back. Why does it do that? I'm going to do just a speed test on my internet. See if I need to put a booster up here. Right, it's pinging. Let's see what I've got. It has only been happening recently. To be fair, it's probably because I've added a lot of scenes for like wholesome direct stuff, which I can remove now. So it might be just struggling from that point. But I am going to check my internet just to be sure. Yeah, I've got like 50 down and 11 up, or whatever way around it is, I can remember, but that's not that bad. Bye, Vulcan. I don't know if you're being sarcastic there. R.I.P. Scenes shouldn't be a problem. No, the scenes themselves shouldn't be a problem, but I've got loads of code within those scenes that I don't need now. Yeah, I did run one just then. It's really odd. Thrashing it, maybe. It might struggle more with YouTube, I don't know, it should do, because it's just restreaming the same feed. But we shall see. I'm going to have to find some bits for this that's going to have to be creative in terms of how we make this. We don't have that many building pieces that fit this vibe. When I come back in this game, I always struggle with remembering where to go for stuff. Here we are. Let's have a look at walls. Kind of want to do a flat plaster, I think, in a like yellowish colour. That's brick, isn't it? Yeah. Have kind of an idea of what might work, but don't have those pieces though. We'll go with this. Am I not in the group already? Edit group? Yeah, I'm in the group. Can I pull bits off the building? Or to get rid of them? I might be able to. Never actually thought. It just says that's a whole object when I click on it. But this is going to work for what I'm imagining. I'm sure so. Oh, that might be on when they've got the other ones where this is just the blank like build your own one. You know, if I put down the one that I had before, I could take stuff off that then. But I don't need to change this for what I'm thinking of doing. So it's going to be like a terrace here, and this is going to be like I want to say greenhouse, but that kind of glass front going into the top of a house. That's the idea. It does look like maybe what I do want to do is tweak that. It's not straight, but it should be because I've built on the same grid. Maybe it's just looking that way. Who knows? But yeah, that's the idea. And then what I want to do is tweak this barrier that I've got here, which we can do because thankfully I've paused the game for once. Have you finally watched the update that's come in blue? I did laugh at your post yesterday. See, that's the bonus, because now it's like all together. I can now kind of position it further along. Okay, that will work. You have seen the real update. What did you think? There was a lot I liked about it. The aviaries being able to be on the water bits, I thought was amazing. Swimming wrecks, what's not to love there? Which might be suggesting a DLC for Rebirth. Okay, right, I'm going to change the colour on this. Otherwise we're going to look like very samey. It's hard to see. Has anyone got any nice plans for today? I did watch the video. I thought it was brilliant. They've done it with other ones. Oh my god. It was so funny. I wasn't expecting it, even though the thumbnail showed it. I still was quite shocked. I have to have a look. What other films have they done? I know it looks quite bright, but I'm thinking like yellow and green for this building. I want to put like mossy stuff around. There's quite a big join between the two. I wanted it to look more like a column, so I might move them over a little bit. Because it's on the grid, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, and I really want to build on the grid so I can blueprint this. So I think we'll put some columns in just to make these sections look right. You know I love a column. I think a square column would look nice. Oh, what are these? I think that looks kind of nice. If I can make the colour the same. Let's try it. Yeah. The Avery update was interesting. You'd watch someone hack around with, to try and do it without the update. Yeah, I think, that's part of the game, isn't it? That they get eaten. I have been breeding some of my Sinoteratops, or however you say that one. The one I've got as in this enclosure that just in front of where I am. And I've been breeding them to be docile, which I thought they would be anyway, because my dinos don't seem to do anything. But maybe you'd have to do that in the aviary and make sure that they weren't going to eat a load of people. Building on this game is so relaxing in that when you click it down, it makes a nice little noise. And it automatically knows I want to build another one, so it gives me the option straight away, which I love. I'm wondering about making them slightly thinner. I think I would prefer them thinner. If I can. It looks like I can. What would be good is if you could scale in both directions, because now I'll need to do it like this to make the column the same size. It's not an issue, but it's just a minor tweak that would make building a little bit easier. I played the demo of what was the name of that game last night? There was one that I said, oh, I like the look of that. It was kind of like the clean room one I played with you guys, and you said it's like unpacking. Design and Conjure, I think it was called. I played that last night, and it was really, really good. We watched another vid where the same person had tried to build an ecosystem based on Jurassic Park 3, where all the dinosaurs roamed the island unrestricted, and it didn't end well for some species. Ah, interesting you say that, because I was thinking my builds at the moment, I'm kind of doing it more like a zoo, aren't I? In that it's here's a dino, this is their environment, and you're separated from, you know, this dino across the walkway. But I was thinking about maybe I could expand them into zones, so I'd have like a square quarter, and then this is like sort of a paddock area, and have more than what I've currently got. But maybe that wouldn't be a good idea. Some of the breeding things that you've got allow you to change how much they like to be with others, so it might fall into that. Am I still in this? No, I'm not. Let's edit group again. So now I kind of want to make like a terrace going into that window area. What do we have for that? They obviously won't walk outside here, but let's give the effect that it looks like they can. I don't know what it means by flattening foundations. I assume that means if I put it on something with a hill it would flatten it, but it might just mean it's kind of like tarmac, I don't know. So we've got brick, red concrete, felt, brass, metal. Not particularly what I was looking for. A swimming pool, you know. Ah, stone and tile. Tile would be good. How big is that? So I think these things you can't scale, but you've got the other option of the... I was considering if I needed to build this on a hill. Who knows? So that looks like the same height as the interior. It's just too big, so we'll go with this one. Why does it keep flicking to that one? Okay, we're going to go with that, and then I shall create something running along the building. And I wanted to do the like the edge of a balcony, not this kind of brick thing. I was hoping we could do something these things, something like that. But what I'll need to do though is reduce these down. Either by moving them into the ground, if that's possible. Which doesn't look like it is because I'm on the grid. Grid building is so difficult compared to building and then grouping. Hi Melodist. Nice to see you. A caramel frap. Everyone's had lovely drinks on their cozy today. How you doing? It does sound good. We've been having a mix of weather in the UK. Yeah, we had like a mini heat wave, which was very hot. And now it's typical British summer where it can't make its mind up. Hot 1 minute, rain in the next, crazy wind. It's just mad. Morning Wonky, how you doing? You've had a heat wave in the US as well? Oh, I bet that's even hotter. Yeah, so I can't make that one. Oh, I can. That's what I want to do. There we go, so we can do this. Just have to do it a different way. I do need to get a scale person for this game, so I can judge the height of things. That looks like a person could walk under there. Oh, I might keep these in actually. Let's try putting the railing between them. You're breathing, you're just having a coffee. I've got a energy drink, so I'm good. It's too early to judge. It's Sunday though. Are you going to play some games today, Wonky? Am I not still in this? Yeah, I am still editing the building. Doesn't align to the grid though, that one. Where did it go? Here. Hi Iridan, how you doing? A lot of weeding to do. One of my pet hates. I hate weeding. I'd much rather be planting lovely plants. Yeah, definitely do it while it's dry. I'm sure we'll have rain again before long. Oh, you're going to load up Jurassic, Monkey? How do you play Jurassic? Do you do lots of building or do you do like a mixture? I'm still learning it, so I'm not that familiar with taking care of my dinos. I'm learning about the breeding at the moment and trying to meet their requirements, which is quite hard. Seems to change every time I do anything in the game. This is not straight to the... Definitely not straight. Let's go back a bit and straighten that up. You're doing a campaign at the moment. We have started a sandbox. I could adjust it so they're less fussy about their environment. That was one of the things. And I think I added it, but then I didn't have enough scientist skill. You end up going around in circles, don't you? Because then I was like, oh, I must train them up. So then I did that, and then they were tired, and yeah. The joys of Sims. See if I can make this straight. It looks still a little bit off. Will tell us, yeah, it's off as it comes along, but go back to. I could put the whole thing down and straighten that, but I like the satisfaction of facing the piece and it being in line. And we haven't got Loki telling me it's not in line, so we're good. There we are. And then I'm going to put some like caps on the top of these pillars that go into those. So let's find something along that line. You figured you'd play today as you're back to coding artwork and all that crap tomorrow? Sounds like me. It's enjoyable crap though. Iridian, you're completely right there. Loki is usually crawling somewhere. Maybe make little square things with those. We should have some kind of flat cap bits. Like these, yeah. We could scale them and make those work. It's kind of put 2 down, isn't it? Let's just work with this one. Dino outfit activated. It's kind of in line. Needs to go in a bit. For the record, you like Loki. We do too. Loki is great. I'm still trying to get these like peanut puffs Loki mentioned. They're like a crisp that have got a peanut. I don't think it's peanut butter, but like a peanut coating. And I found there's a place in the UK that sells them, so I'm gonna try and get some. He does ask for it. You decided to do away with a webcam and you use the VOD. Yeah, so that's what I use. For me, it's a lot easier because it means I can stream like wherever I am, because I use my laptop a lot. So it's just quite helpful. I think that's lined up. No, it's not. This tree just wants to be in the way. Let's turn that off. You forgot to mention during the chaos of yesterday. I mean, that was chaotic. Your bingo function's back. Yes. Oh. You're gonna take Hank's top spot? You were top for a while. So those that are subs, there are some sub perks on this channel. You do get your emotes, which I'm sure you've found. There's a Discord channel as well, and then there's a sub only section there. If you are on that, you'll automatically be added. If you see a dino while I'm playing this and you want to name it, you can name a dino without using any channel points. And you also have your name put on a like Wall of Fame. So obviously my zoo in Planet Zoo is based on TV and film series, so it's kind of like a movie themed wall for kind of just saying thank you. And Town to City, when I'm playing that, you will appear in the town, have your own little house, and we can decorate it however you would like, within reason. It needs to still look pretty. And you can also join the stream bingo, which is what Blue's talking about. So there should be a little icon that you can click. You can get a bingo card from there, and then you just can play along. Yours is because you're trying to do a zoo and theme park, not a horror show. Yeah, I have to post photos in Discord to prove I'm a real person. For that reason. Get the avatar images to sit the same rather than jumping when they speak. Oh, okay, yeah, so mine jumps because I've put that as a kind of option, but I think you mean that yours are not perfectly lined up. I draw my PNG, so I kind of just draw over the top of the other one. So they are all the same image, just different layers. Yours runs off to the right. Well, mine sometimes does run off completely. Yesterday it did quit and run. The same reason you haven't posted an image, your AI. I did actually joke with Falcon the other day that I was an AI. But you've probably figured out by now, I'm not. I'm just crazy and drink a lot of caffeine. Talking of which, I need some of my drink. Jury's still out? No. Look at that glitching through there. Not nice. And that one looks the same, doesn't it? I might tidy those up a little bit, but... Right, let's try and get these. I'm wondering whether I do them a colour or not. Kind of like the stone, but the brown underneath's not working for me. Let's go with that. And then we should be able to do the same on this one. I'm going to need to bring these slightly forward just because it's coming through the wall and not straight to it. I should have recolored them before I put them all down, but I can do that now. If I do it like that, then they're kind of like positioned. Move that one over a bit. It's kind of positioned center of the pillars, so it looks a little bit nicer. And if I was AI, I wouldn't make as many mistakes as I make. Right, let's get rid of those two and then put these ones across. The reason you like this game is because they kept one of your favourite humans in it. And you have the same type of humour. I have a very sarcastic humour, which I know is sometimes my humour is very British. Might get lost on people that are watching, so please don't ever take offence to anything I say. Certainly wouldn't be meant in an offensive way. I think it's actually that pillar that's slightly out. That does look straight to the floor edge. Let's just move this one out. Bit of tweaking and it's fine. You grew up on Carry On films. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean. You've seen plenty of AI mistakes. That's true. I can assure you I'm not an AI though. You've certainly offended people by having a British sense of humour. Yeah. It's it's quite hard when you use it daily, isn't it, to realise that it's not coming across or landing the way you expected it to land. Certainly aware of it. Did I change this colour to the same as the others? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. But that doesn't look the same. Maybe it does. Looks like it could be do like a touch darker, that one. Maybe a little warmer. Not that warm. Let's try that. Yeah, that looks better. Let's change these to that then. Morning, Kurtwig. How you doing? You having a good Sunday so far? I think I need to tone down the yellow a little bit. I never thought to look in the workshop if anyone's done these sort of viewpoints. We could maybe use them in other areas of the park. If they have. Yeah, that's a nicer yellow. It looks more like a building would, but it still keeps the yellow colour in. Okay, and we need to make these arches the same as the other ones. Move them down a bit. No, I can't see where I had them. There, maybe? Might try there. Oh no, it's definitely not there. I can see the gap now. It's like I'm looking through a fog. You've been to see your mum this morning and now having a breakfast brunch at home? Oh, that sounds lovely. What are you having for brunch? Is it like a fry-up or like a healthy something? Ah, maybe I should just do it from the top-down view. Try that. There we go. I should have just done it like that originally. And we just need to bring this pillar out ever so slightly. Still hide the bit inside. Okay, then we're going to move this one in ever so slightly. Oh, it won't let me then. It's going to have to be there. Does that stick out? Oh no, it's good. See how it's glitching like that? It's ever so weird. Ah, is it smoke? Yeah, let's unpause and see. It's from where I've laid something down, isn't it? There we are. You genius. Oh, both of you worked that out. I get so tunnel visioned when I'm playing a game like this. You've probably noticed that I don't see what else is going on in the game. For a part that's for giant dinosaurs, they are hard to find. Yeah, I find them really hard to find. I always have to go onto like the map view and just see where there's a symbol and find them that way. Because like you say, they seem to hide. Okay, we want to put the same like flooring down the bottom, like it's a patio kind of thing. You do plan on having dinosaurs on your dinosaur door? Hey, Wonky will be feeding all sorts to his dinosaurs. Doesn't help you're legally blind. I think I'm legally blind when I play this game. And Zoo. And Town City, just when I play games. Blue has pointed out a few things to me, like going bankrupt in Town City. I mean, that's annoying, isn't it? That it's either not showing or kind of big step. A step could work, I suppose. I'm just being fussy. And then we'd do like the same outside of the gallery. I don't know, maybe I'd put something different. You finally saw the Planet Zoo trailer? Yes. So we were streaming the Wholesome Direct yesterday. It was very stressful. It didn't the browser didn't link into OBS to allow me to like restream it, which is interesting. So I was watching Theo earlier and he had a similar issue. So I don't know if it was some strange update, because I did it the day before and it worked absolutely fine. So I'm glad you got to see it. They do look so good. I'm interested to see if they interact with every item or if it's just enrichment items. Or can we, like, you know how we can toggle climbing on and off? Can we toggle enrichment on and off so that we can choose what they interact with? But it was also nice how you saw the ball seemed to have an arrow with it, like you could decide where it was going to roll to. And I loved the interaction with the bubbles. I thought that was like just how a canine type animal would interact. So yeah, we've got some huge improvements. And even just looking at the animal models, they are so improved in terms of their facial structures, muscle and things like that. They're much more realistic compared to Zoo 1. Zoo 1's great, but they're just, yeah, it doesn't capture the actual detail of the animals. And when you look at like the young, it was capturing more of that with things like the teeth are different, they had larger paws, all the kind of things that we would expect with a juvenile. So I'm really excited for those bits. I just need to improve my photo game so I can get some nicer pics. They actually did the bubbles at San Diego Zoo, see which they liked. The elephant calf was so cute. That's interesting. So I do wonder if that's going to be part of it with the sanctuary bit, where we learn and bring that learning back to the zoo. So it could be that we put bubbles there, see which ones like it, and that unlocks it for them in the game. So you might be onto something there, Wonky. So we've got like a half Regency building with a half futuristic looking thing. But I'm hoping we can improve that. I want to kind of make this look like more of a conservatory. So I will need some pieces. I actually might be able to change the colour of this just from this, which looks like we can. It's not helpful, it doesn't tell me which is what. Right, so that's kind of, what's that, the wall inside? So we might want to do that in the yellow colour. What's the next one? Aha! So I want to do that like a greenish colour. Kind of that colour. And what we got here, I find changing it to blue is helpful for me to be able to see. Let me take that one. I'm gonna go with that. Let's see what that one is. The inside bit. Do that with the green. No, I think the yellow. And what's this one? That bit there, okay. We'll do yellow for that. Ah, the flooring, okay. We need to do the same as a bit like that. And what's this one? The roof. But the roof is going to get hidden, so I'm just going to put the green colour for now. Okay, it's starting to come more how I'm imagining it. I just need to do a few more bits. I don't like the interior. I'm going to have to darken that so we can't see it. Unless we can edit inside, which I don't think we can. I can make that work. Right, I'm going to head for a quick break. I really need the toilet, so I'll just pop there and then I'll be back. Do you want to play some Drop and Pixel for a little bit and then I'll be right back? If you don't know how to use the pixel, or I'll pop it in the chat, you can overwrite each other's, so you can fight it out. If you want to do something different to what's already there, you can do. And then drop, it's just the drop command, and see if you can land on the target. And I'll be right back. I'm back. Ah. Ad's well timed there. Could have done it in a second ago. Did you manage to land in the treasure blue, or did you miss again? Indigo purple. You doing a rainbow? You missed by a hair? It's been cruel to you, isn't it? Okay, kind of think we need to make sure we finish off those edges. Just wondering if I can go directly on that roof, or if I need to do... I think we need to do more of a angle in. Let's have a look. Are you the only one that's landed there, or someone else managed? No, you're the only one so far. So I kind of just want a glass panel. This could work, maybe. What did I use for the... Do you know these bits over here? I made this. These would work. They were a double door. Okay. Because they allowed me to angle them. Let's take them up. Oh, hang on. I'm going to need to do it in the grid. What was it called? A double door. Double door 2. Okay. Right, double door 2. Let's have a look. Was it space 2? Looks like it was. That's it, I think. Also that one. No, we're going to go with this one. Okay. Let's get this lined up and then in position. So we've got a nice line we can line up with there. You might angle it a little bit more. It needs to, so that's the kind of same angle as it is currently, but this needs to kind of be the roof line. Can we make them bigger? We can. It's a real shame that they're got like the thick wood. I would rather put it down. Let me just see if there's something else. I would rather have like a similar to the below, so it blends better. I just don't know what things we have. See, I wouldn't consider these glass unless we've got like a strip one. Yeah, so it's not the kind of thing that's... What are these? They're kind of... Okay. They're probably better. Sorry about the ad joke there. Yeah, these are better. We'll just rotate them around. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Clear glass ones and then build my own frame. But I'll put these down and then we'll keep looking just in case. A lot have like patterns on them. What's that? That's kind of like similar to what I had a minute ago. Yes, there's not anything there. I don't know if it would fall under anything else. I don't think it would. Metal, maybe? I suppose I could do an actual roof, but I'd rather do glass. We'll try with this and see if I can... It looks like I can get it looking similar. Sloped roof. Okay, let's just try... Just want to see if there's smaller ones as well, just so I can see what works best. That one, for example. Okay. And can I angle it or not? No, so I can't tweak the angle that it's at. So I'm going to go with the larger one, but hide half of it into the building. You'll see what I mean when I do it. So if I was building this not on the grid, it would be a lot simpler in the way that I do this, but it will work for now. Okay. And then what I may do is I might follow down the wood on that bit. I'll see how it looks at the end. So I want to do kind of a section up here. It's going to be quite a tall building, but some of the buildings in Bridgerton are quite like thin and tall but grand, so it'll kind of fit that theming. We used brick too, didn't we, I think, for this bit at the bottom. Is this brick 2? No, it's still concrete. Or maybe it was brick 3. I feel like it's brick 2. It says brick 2, okay. So I'm going to want a little wall. That looks correct. I'm just thinking how I could potentially hide that roof line, just so it's not so tall. I might have to do this slightly higher, but we'll see. I'm not sure that's straight. Yeah, this is slightly off, I think, on the right. I do need an in-game spirit level. It plays tricks on my eyes. Do you know, when I was thinking that, I thought, I wonder if that's why Wonky's called Wonky. And I can't ask you, is it wonky? Now you said you're legally blind, because you're just going to be like, yeah, it is. Am I going to try and turn the truck behind the building into a horse and carriage? I mean, that would be nice. I need to find someone that's good at modding to create a mod that turns the vehicles into different things and the guests wear fancy clothes. Because they're just not getting the memo at the moment. Have I looked at the workshop? No, I didn't. I've looked at it before. But I don't think you can change what they're wearing in the workshop, can you? Maybe you can. I don't know. Oh no. Loki's here to tell me it's not straight. How are you doing? Thank you for all the gifted subs yesterday. I didn't get to thank you properly in amongst the chaos that was going on. But I appreciated it. I need to do some, like a trim along that top. I might do a trim and some plants. But we'll make that yellow. The same as the bit below. And it should start looking more like a tensional building. Obviously need to finish off the edges as well, but we're getting there. No problem, always a pleasure. Thank you. Oh, you woke Wolf? You woke Vulcan up. Oh, I've got such a good drink. It's from Costa, it's like a frap. But it's Jaffa cake flavoured. Like a cold drink, very, very nice. He wasn't asleep, you promise? I think you need to drink more caffeine. You go to Costa for breakfast, get a Jaffa cake frap. It's really good. We had like a free thing in the app, so check your app. You don't like Jaffa cakes? I can't believe this. First, you don't know about clapping saucepans on your front door. And now you don't like Jaffa cakes. Sponsorship money, yeah, Jaffa cakes. And jammy Dodgers. And Monster. Right, let's get a trim and just put that along that top bit, otherwise it's going to annoy me. Trim, trim, trim. Here we go. I want it to be like the one below, don't we? That looks more like the one below. Is there a longer one though? Oh, it's up here all day. I don't know how you can't not like Jaffas. They're like a staple diet. Hot honey Jaffa cakes? No. Are they actually... Do you mean they're like hot honey flavoured, or you actually have them hot? used to be the other way around. Hi Ashton, I'm hungry. I'm good, thank you. We were just discussing Jaffa cakes. I'm glad you like them too. Turns out Falcon doesn't like them. I don't know how that is even a thing. They're like the most inoffensive food you can get. Alright, I'll leave. No, I need you here. But that's not the same kind of green as the bit below, is it? This one might not work. Do you play this game too, Ashton? Right, we need a different trim. I'm trying not to drink it too quickly because it is so good, but it's hard not to. So I'm quite new to the game, but I do like building, and despite what chat will tell you, I like, not love, Bridgerton, and I am building a Bridgerton-inspired dino park. If you've not seen Bridgerton, it's like a Regency period drama. So that's the kind of vibe I'm going for. The talk of Jaffa cakes lured you out. I did think that was quite funny with your username. Yes, maybe it's the texture then. If you don't like marmalade, I can see why you wouldn't like Jaffa cakes. Why not change the colour on that? Edit group? Doesn't appear to be. Although it does kind of look similar to the bit below. I think I can get away with that. It's been like 25 years since you had a Jaffa cake. Maybe things have changed. Oh yeah, they've definitely got smaller. Cause has been built in posh parks all this time. Yeah, I have. Oh, the cherry cola ones. Yeah, they were amazing. Your favourite dinosaur died yesterday. That's pretty sad. Quick question, what are Jaffa cakes? So they're like a spongy biscuit, but it's not really a biscuit, it's more cakey, with a jelly style topping that's then coated in chocolate. We eat them a little bit like biscuits. And the advert for them used to be that you ate like a little bit, then a bigger bit, and made it look like a moon as it goes along. They're really nice. I like them anyway. I know, don't call them biscuits, but you know what I mean. They are kind of like biscuits, aren't they? Softer biscuit. Low-key, I found somewhere in the UK that does the those peanut puffs that you were talking about. So I'm hoping to get some. Yeah, full moon, half moon, no moon. That was it. Yeah, the clues in the name is a cake, Jaffa cake. Total eclipse, that was it. The more I build of this building, I'm like, oh, the yellow's very bright. I might tone it down a little bit when we get it all built, but we'll see. Total eclipse at the heart. Yeah, I think I will like them. They sound my kind of thing. I love trying new stuff, so excited to try them out. I'll report back. I'll post in Discord for those in there when I do get them, so you can see what they look like if you want to try them too. Self-destruct button. They're not that bad. There is a whole channel dedicated to snacks. You're right. I once tried getting a subscription to a company that was like meant to get snacks from different countries, and then you could try different things, but they never delivered anything. It was a bit of a scam, so I've been put off trying any other companies that offer it. You know, we try so many different things that way, but it wasn't meant to be. I was kind of hoping to do a bit that sticks out, but because of that roof line, I'm going to have to do a flat wall here. Yeah, like Japanese snacks, they're amazing. Matt Smith, when he was a doctor, tried to fool the Daleks that a jammy dodger was a TARDIS self-destruct button. Did they get fooled? No. Sounds like a good job, really. Right, none of these doors are going to be like posh looking doors, are they? What's that look like? I could work with that. Right, how many squares is that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 14, so that's the centre there, right? Try and line that up. There's a Japanese supermarket. Like a full-on supermarket, or like a little store. Because I've been to like the, you know, the Korean small supermarket things. The puppy needs outside. I'm surprised Darcy's not coming to wolf at me, actually. We need like a door surround for this. They don't just do a surround though. Oh, maybe they do. What's this? I mean, it's not the kind of normal looking surround, is it? This is though. Called the Japanese Centre. Oh, I have to have a look it up. My brain retains pointless stuff. Mine too. That's what they're for. Hi, Death. How are you doing? Are you looking forward to the Steam Fest or the demos that are going to be available? Played a demo last night. I don't know if you're into like sorting games. Vulcan will have to remind me of what the one is called that he mentions. But like a cleaning, sorting kind of game. There was one that I tried yesterday called... What's it called? Let me have a look. Design and Conjure. It was like a magical version. I really enjoyed it. Would you recommend it if you like those kind of ones? Yeah, I've been wishlisting like crazy the demos. There's also a demo out of is it Moonlight Peaks? The one that's got like a vampire Stardew type vibe. I'm gonna try and give that a go as well. Working through every showcase. There's PC gaming one tonight. I'm not sure if you're on my Discord, but we're going to do a little watch party thing in there to watch it together. But it's going to have a Planet Zoo 2 trailer on it. That's the main thing for me. Yeah, I was quite shocked at the Wholesome one. Wholesome last year was really good. That oh, you might stream the PC one. Oh, have a look out, because if you do, I'll pop over. Wholesome last year had the Amboys Niflet, you know, the one I recommended before. That was one that was shown on that. And some other, you know, like Is This Seat Taken and a lot of the cozy games. But I thought a lot looked really rushed, like poor quality. There were a few, and when I looked on their website of the listed games, there seemed to be a lot on there that I don't remember seeing that looked good, so I don't know. Slightly disappointing. I was hoping to have a green door, which is why I'm looking for another one. I don't know if I can colour them or not. I can't... Oh, I can colour this one. Why wouldn't it let me change? Oh, it did change it, but it just didn't change fully, did it? Bit naff on the door options. But they're obviously designed to look like they're in a dino park and not in a high society area. Yeah, the audio was poor. What was frustrating for me was they'd given us direction on adding the stream as a co-stream, which I'd done the day before, not to their stream, to another one, just to test it, and it had worked. But then when I came to add theirs, it wouldn't show and it wasn't coming through, so I just had to resort back to like sharing a web browser. So that was a bit annoying. But yeah, we'll see what comes out in the next few days, because we've got the Steam releases, haven't we? Oh, that door's better. Let's go with that. Where did it go? That door was better. Now I don't know which one it was. Was it this one? No. Not that one. Which one was I clicked on? Yeah, it was a nightmare. We got there in the end, but it was stressful at the time. Ah, was it that one? No. I just had a nice looking door, and now I don't know which one it was. Was it that one? No. Maybe it was. Maybe it was those ones. I feel like it was not that, but wasn't that. Ah, this is it. Oh, you got early access. Letter Lost was the one you were talking about. Oh, that's exciting. You can create content ahead of launch? Oh, that's good. Do you like maybe start with that and do a little bit and then switch over to the showcase? Kind of don't need this around with that door, it's kind of got one. Oh, you start the PC showcase? How long do you normally stream for? Have you got time afterwards? Because I think it's like an hour and a half, isn't it? The showcase, it's not too long. You stream for quite a while, don't you? Yeah, so you could do a bit afterwards. Be nice to go into something new after that as well. I do want to put S around here, but it's more so I can... I really want to step this bit back. Could do a flower. Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. So that one needs to finish there. Okay. Yeah, I know that feeling. There's so many games I want to play and there's just not enough time, especially because these kind of things take me ages to play. Ages to build stuff, but I do like it at the end when I can look and go, it's built now, it looks nice. Keeps bringing me back. It was nice last time I streamed this because I did manage to finish the build during the stream, which is very unusual. Can I scale this? Don't think I can. Weird you can't scale triangle ones. They're going to overlap. Or we could do like leading up to a roof and then a little flat piece, but I might be able to do that way. That'll work. There we go. Oh, you're doing a playtest? It's hard but a lot of fun. Did you see the Star Trek horror game that came out today? Or was announced today? I know you used to do your horror games. That looked really, really good if you're into Star Trek. It was called like Shadow Frontier, something like that. Slightly weird mix, yeah. It looks good though. It'd definitely be too scary for me. Right, we need to put a little wall along here as a kind of implied planter. We probably don't want to do brick. And that doesn't fit either. Maybe concrete. We got concrete. Okay, and then I've got to fill this gap and put the sides in. And then we're going to have like some windows, and I want to put some design at the top there. Let's see what we have, because we did have some pieces that we used at the front of the park. Can't remember what it came under. Don't think it was signs. We'll check just in case. No, it's not. Could be this. Props, maybe. Oh, the supermarket has a website. Is it like you can order from it, or it's the website of showing what they do? Oh, these are nice. Never noticed those before. Thanks for popping it there, though. I shall have a little look. Maybe it was in here. I kind of know the thing I'm sort of wanting to do. I just not sure there's anything that I can do it with. There's definitely pieces in Planet Zoo I could use, put it that way. Hopefully the update's going to give us loads more pieces. Oh, it's a flagship store, so there may be more. Oh, I hope so. That's got a bit of style to it, but not... I kind of want it to look like there's carved stone. So like a textured triangle at the front. But I don't think there is anything that's like that at the moment. Which is a little disappointing. The only way would be to do it with loads of small pieces. It's probably a bit over the top. Okay, we'll have a think about that. Kind of just looking through each just in case it gives me a little bit of inspo for something. When I decided on this theme, I had no idea how difficult it's going to be. Hi, Frankie. Enjoy your brunch. I watched your YouTube of the Wholesome Direct yesterday. I saw you realise how excited I'd be about Planet Zoo 2. To make me laugh. Okay, these kind of pieces could work. Just adds a little something. Let's just try and put them down for now. Let's see what else we have. This could also work. It's not the right shape, but it would add a little something. Put that down as well, just as a potential. That too. It's not what I was expecting. Nor that. Let's see what else we've got. They're kind of similar to what I've just put down. We could use the side of the stairs, I suppose. I can scale with that, that could kind of work. Oh, what's that piece? That's nice. That would work. 100%. Let's have a look. I don't think I've lined the door up to the middle yet, because that's the center there, so we need to do that. There we are. So that's the smallest it goes. As you like Bridgerton, did you ever watch The Tudors with Handsome Henry? I didn't. I'm not actually into like period dramas. Bridgerton was one of those things that I put on one day and just instantly liked, with the music, and it's kind of like a whodunit. I was going to say in the modern day, but it's definitely not in the modern day, but it's modern in the way that it's modern music, and it's a different type of scandal rather than a murder. Love the music. Me too. This isn't from the game. This is a playlist I've got on. A few from the game and a few others thrown in. Oh damn, you should know by now. I can't ever just stick with what the game gives me. DJ pause. Something like that. Control freak, maybe? It's not like what I was going for, but it's going to be enough. just so it's just not a just flat brick wall again. Do need to put a little bit of brickwork at the back though. We'll try it. Yeah, you know what I mean. Period, but modern at the same time. You're a goldfish. Are you? You remember stuff normally. Like, where is the gap? There it is. I like this piece. I'm not sure about these because I just can't get it to line up properly. I'm going to look for something else. We need to make this, all of this, the same colour. So we can't change the colour of that, so it would have to be, don't know, it's not fitting like what I was trying to do. This door's too green as well. I'll leave it there for now and then I can change it should I want to. Since it took me so long to find. Why is align to surface on, but it's most definitely not aligning? Never thought about using it that way around before. Kind of like that. It's annoying that it's not going to be the same. Or can I scale it actually? That would work. Let's go with that. Get rid of this one. Hopefully then. That's better. I'll decide on the colour in a bit. Right, I'm going to get rid of this bit. I don't like the colouring. Then if we do kind of piece similar to this. Although we can't change the colour on that one. Let's do this piece. "26 of them are in bad shape." Where can you see that? Here? You winding me up. That says 22%. Where does it say 26? This one's saying 2. Can't read. I figured. I'm paused as well. The reason they're unhappy is because I took the barrier out, I think, and so it's not... doesn't know its like area yet, I think. Right, where are my windows? Can I scale these? I can't remember. There's a lot of wise words from Daz. I don't know if I'll keep this yet. I'm just kind of trying it out for how it will look once we get the roof in. The storm broke every fence. Oh dear. I don't seem to have that many bad events, touch wood. That's just the state of play Daz's chat. You're totally right there. I'll give my fair share there, it's fine. I'm not enjoying this top bit at the moment. It needs to not look like that. Let me see what other windows we've got. It's not the one I want. I automatically see the green like trees and think, oh, it's decoration. And it's not. Okay, these are nice. Yes, I like those. Let's just put it there. Not there. No worries, Vulcan. Right, we need the dark green here. The darker green, that one. What colour's that? Is that the light? That looks better. One of the things I'm wondering is if I can make the door look better. And it would match in with the windows better. This door's not going to get used, it's just for show. Which means we could make our whole door, I suppose. I'm still at the entrance, I haven't made that yet. So I have a plan for the park now, which is more than I had before. So entrance, first shelter, coming in through the gates, and then we've got like the first habitat on the left, which I still need to add a few flowers and things in, but we've got like the pergola, which I've hidden the nesting place just there, little willow tree, steps going down into the water, and then I'm just building this building which will be the kind of lookout point. And then the idea will be we'll come up here. This is going to be like a servants kind of quarter, I think, where I'm going to hide a lot of the maintenance buildings, that kind of thing. And then we'll have the boathouse, another nice building here, and that's got to all then be designed around here. And then we'll have the other side of the park, which will kind of come across this way. So there's loads to do, but I thought we'd just kind of work the way out. I'd also like to build another maintenance facility in here. I was saying to Daz the other day though, I don't have helicopters come here. My guests turn up, no problem. But a helicopter doesn't land, which I don't want to tweak anything, because I'm actually grateful that they don't. Hi Fruity, how are you doing today? So yeah, that's the idea. We'll see how well it works out. The T-Rex tea room will have to wait. You know how slow I am with these things. The T-Rex tea room should just be here though, like around this area. It's just deciding where we put the T-Rexes. I don't know them well enough yet, but with that update with the swimming, is then how do we have them swimming in this lake without eating the people? It's not very high society if guests get eaten. Slow and steady wins the race. I've still got 128 days. Yeah, you're right. I don't think I'll give up on this when Zoo 2 comes along, but it's definitely going to take most of my time. The limited time I have. So I'm looking for like a sill here. So a lot of like these old buildings will have like a big concrete sill underneath the window. That's the kind of thing I need to try and replicate. These are all just huge, that's the problem. Am I going to have T-Rex near the tea room? Yeah, I don't see why not. Otherwise, it shouldn't be called T-Rex tea rooms. Yeah, let's try this one and just try and like reduce it down. I don't know how small it can go. Surviving? You feeling a bit feverish? Oh no, I hope you feel better. There are lots of nasty things going around. Planet Zoo will sure to sort you out though. I might need to do it slightly higher. I hate that I keep coming out of the group, it's really annoying me. Let's just see about that in terms of... Right, it's on the smallest scaling, so... Kind of like that the windows are in line with the top of the doors, but... may have to tweak that. I don't know, the still kind of works. I feel like I've done this too tall. I could lower it down, I think. Maintenance screws keep running over your guests. Yeah, they do that. They kind of make them jump out of the way, don't they? Or if they don't jump out of the way quick enough, they knock them over. I couldn't understand why I kept seeing like random people fall over. That was why. The sound of their vehicles has traumatized you? That bad, right? Okay, now I can sort that trim out. Needs to be more delicate than what we've got here at the moment. Sorry, I just smacked my mic. You thinking of restart your sandbox, Lou? What do you play on? Do you play on PC or Console. Stuck in a bush. Okay, we'll need to hide the side of this building, but that would kind of work. And the building's going to come out to the left, so it's like an L shape, so it doesn't just look like the viewpoint at the moment. But that would kind of work. So these pieces would kind of continue along this way. Just so I can start visualizing how it's going to go. I think I might do like balcony windows at the top here. And maybe another doorway down here, so it looks like they come out onto... Could maybe do this like terrace bit walking around there, maybe? Could work. Okay, so let's try and put a roof line in here. A roof always kind of brings it together a bit better. You're playing console? Yeah, so I think the controls are a little bit... Well, I struggle with keyboard and mouse, if you've probably noticed. But, yeah, the controls are hard to get used to. I've got a Steam Deck, so I map the controls to kind of what I expect the button to do. So that way I can pick it up easier, because it's just how I naturally think it should work. But I know people think I'm mad for using a Steam Deck. But... Oh, yeah, so we've done this pitched bit, and I'm not sure we'll have the right pitch roof. At the same, yeah, that would work, wouldn't it? It's the same pitch, it's just not the same size. Let's plonk it down for now. Oh, I've accidentally put that over there. I don't want that. There we go. Can I do advanced move? I hate building on grid. With these kind of pieces, it's so much easier just to move them the way I want to move them. But I'm not sure if I do that, then can I blueprint the whole thing? Maybe it's worth trying that. That is huge in comparison. But let's just see if we would be able to group. No, but I can do a blueprint. Okay, so that's worth knowing. Right, let's find a different roof piece. We want it to be like tile, really. Doesn't leave much choice. Have used thatch before. Might have to do a few pieces, and the thing with this tile is the tiles look huge. This might be better. Nobody thinks I'm mad? Yeah. Sure. You just think I'm AI. They know I am. Very good. AI pause. I'm not AI. Aye, Captain Pause. I did think that when I said AI. It sounded like I was saying it in a captain style. Oh, I didn't want to do that. You don't know I'm Pixels and I keep talking about code. It seems pretty sus. You see photos of me. Whenever you ask for system fonts, I refuse to give them. The lies. Thanks for the stretch on the hydrate. I do laugh when the PNG stretches. Doesn't look like that's lined up, but it apparently is. I'll have to do something about that. I won't like that. There you are, I'm extra pixely now. I need to sort this roof out. It's annoying me. Right, let's just move that one up. And I can just move the whole thing down. Thanks for the reminder, Vulcan. Although blue is trying to win, so... Next pause model, pirate or boat captain hat on. Do you think I'd suit that? I actually do have a pirate like outfit. When I did a Halloween display that was Pirates of the Caribbean themed. Thinking of Planet Zoo 2, we do Atropause. What's Atropause? You came first on bingo. What is it? Has it called and I've missed it? Oh, I get you. Astro Planet. It was during yesterday's mayhem. Oh, well done. It was crazy. I couldn't keep up, and I was just prioritizing getting the stream working. So I could hear everything going off, but couldn't like see everything. It was only afterwards did I look through to see what had happened. I must have missed that. An astronaut suit but with cat ears, and the gloves have beans. Yes, that sounds cute. What kind of roof do I want here? Grey, I feel. dark grey. Loki is full of good ideas. You're right there. I don't like that I've got this weird tile going on here, but I might tweak it with just a trick of the leveling, maybe. If I could make a big mistake, you can whoops, and you'll get 2 more bingo lines. Oh, I better not mess up then, don't I? You can be vertical, horizontal, or diagonal, I think. Yeah, all 3. I thought it was. Would I kindly mess up a little? I'm trying hard not to now. I usually mess up all the time. Not going to be tall enough for what we want. Ah, it is. Okay, we'll line it up properly then. Let's just move it over so we can actually see if it's straight. Or Loki tells me it's not. Are you happy that's straight? It's not, is it? It's going off that way. I think that's straight. I'm committing to it, I think. So will we see it as we come down this way? I think we will. You could tell me it's straight in some German English. It is straight. We'll have a chimney here, some moss, and then like a window with a balcony. Door under here. I think that'll work. I might need to put some more beams coming down this, just so it doesn't look quite like the viewing gallery is normal. But it's getting there. We can certainly hide it. Right. It looks good from your perspective, I hope so. Silly question, how do you raise paths up in Jurassic? You tried the shift and lift like in Planet Zoo, but it's not working. Is it not on terrain? In that you... I think... like this. I think that's how you do it. Unless there's a way to lay it and alter the terrain as you lay it. But that's how I would have expected, based on the tools that we seem to have. Oh, you needed to bridge. Yeah, I can't see a way that you do it. Not sure you can without hacking it. Maybe not. It's still quite early in the game though, isn't it, in terms of updates, so it might be that it isn't functioning yet. There's not an option as well down the bottom if you have a look. It's not saying you can shift or anything, so you could maybe build it up with terrain and then tunnel underneath. That would be the kind of thing I would try and do. But yeah, it's kind of coming together okay. I have my vision. I can see where it's going. You may not, but I can see it. I would love to be able to put in here with these guys some taller dinos, so it looked like it was a feeding point. That would be kind of nice. I need to finish that edge off as well, going into there. I might use one of those again. Let's just put that in while I remember to do it. Just to finish that off a little bit better. So I want to have a little look before I finish off in the workshop, because we didn't actually look to see what we could get as a viewpoint. It might give me a few ideas. Oh, look at this. People build some amazing things on this. That's a hotel. Asian styled gentle giants. It's a dinosaur encounter. Inspired by Where Winds Meet. Has a fully furnished second floor. So you could maybe furnish the viewpoint, I don't know. This is what we uploaded last time. 7 people have used it, so that's kind of nice. Pergola was nice. We'll definitely use it elsewhere. Now, can we search by modules, maybe? Is that what we call buildings? I think it would fall under. Can we filter to... Here we go. Would it be under here? Can't even viewing gallery, that's what we went land, yeah. We could also look at that one. Okay, maybe not the tall ones. Let's turn those ones off. Otherwise we'll have loads. See if there's anything that screams Bridgerton. Because they do all seem to have that kind of arched bit. So this is what I'm kind of planning to do with the moss coming down, so it disguises it a little bit, but I do want it to look like that sort of conservatory look. That's pretty, I like that one. It's not the right fit for my park, but it's lovely. So is that the back of one? Like the front as they go in, it must be. Because yeah, they all seem to have this same section. I haven't seen any like big buildings yet though. What's this one? I wish you could like rotate round and see. A creeper, Minecraft. That looks like, I was going to say that looks like Hogwarts. Quidditch. That's cool. Colosseum. There's nothing really looking like a Regency building yet, is there? I think I've definitely lost the plot. I love all these though. I've committed to the High Society Park though. Oh, this is kind of more fancy. It's more a modern palace than a Regency style. You're so glad I put you on games like this. Oh, they've gone for yellow, look. I'm not completely mad going for yellow. So I used to just mainly play Animal Crossing, but I overplayed it really. I built everything I wanted to. And then I found Planet Zoo, which just I absolutely love. It's got everything I love about a game. And was totally addicted. And because I loved Planet Zoo, I found Daz, and he introduced me to this, which I would never have picked this game up. But very glad I did. So what's not to love with dinos? And the graphics on this are just so good. Which is what I'm like excited with Planet Zoo 2 about, because it's going to be similar to this. Look how they've done those bits around the side. I can't even think of what keywords we could search to find something that might fit. You bought it straight after one of my streams. Yeah, it's such a good game. I've not played any of the other, like 1 or 2, so I've got nothing to compare it to. Because I know a lot of people still like 2. But I think that's because not everything's released in this yet. But I like that because it just means you keep having new stuff. I would much rather have a good quality game and have things added as they go rather than half finished with loads of stuff in it and then just be buggy and annoying. I see they've got the bit there and they've done like an overhang. There's nothing that's like a posh building though. They all still look like viewing galleries. We were definitely right to make our own, I think. Yeah, the things people build in this are insane. I thought I was mad. These people are so creative. Oh, what's this now? They completely hidden the viewing gallery inside. That is one way of doing it. Some are so nice. Like that. Like, that's crazy, isn't it? Where is the viewing gallery? Oh, it's down there. Right, what, like, words? Because there's 178 pages. I can't go through them all. Regency? No. Posh? Nope. Old? Formal. That's a good word. Let's try that. Nothing for formal. Yeah, exactly. Such variety, but they've got the limitations of all those pieces. That's what I love about the games like this. You have to kind of think outside the box a bit. Let's try. There's definitely not going to be anything. Did I try Bridgerton? No. I don't think there is anything. Palace? Potentially? No. Victorian? Yeah, let's try just... Oh. It's not so popular. Well, I can continue mine. It will look like a Regency house, not sure if finished. Certainly going to look a bit strange in that library of things that have been built, but you kind of get the vibe. You say posh. Yeah, posh. That's what I'd say. Oh, Georgian, that's a good one. It's not like the same era, is it? But it's close enough. Let me have a look. Like, every time I click, I'm like, oh, that looks nice. That looks lovely, doesn't it? What were we searching? We did tags, buildings. We want the... I probably could improve my tags as well on here, because it could be down to that people have uploaded stuff and it not have the like keywords in it. No. Fancy. Let's try fancy. Oh, fancy's got us a few things. Nothing like that though. You don't know what's going on, you're just saying stuff. I was just searching to see if there was anything that kind of fit what I was looking for. Like the tags that I've put, I think I put Bridgerton, I think. Yeah. But I haven't put, maybe, I don't know if I put Regency. No, see, I haven't. So like my pieces, I should probably tag better. But I don't think I can edit it now it's in there. Like, I've just put like a one line. It's fine. It is what it is. But yeah. If you lay the gyroscope trap first and put the path down, it puts crossings in, so you can have both. What, so you can have a path going over the track or two paths? Like a path going over a path would be good. I'm so confused what day it is, because usually I stream early on a Saturday, so it feels like it's Saturday. So it's like, oh, we can go and see Daz, but Daz isn't streaming today. The track goes through the path. We're like a level crossing. Oh my god, yes. That's cool. There is someone playing Planet Zoo that we can go over and see. Let's get some raid messages. I've never seen this one before, but I did hang out in there earlier. They play campaign mode, so it's a little bit different, but I know a couple of you play campaigns, so it might be of interest. I am finishing up Fruity. I'm going to grab some lunch. I think this is a good place to end whilst I've got the building kind of mapped out, and we'll continue it another time. But I hope you've enjoyed the morning. It's been great hanging out with you all. It is that time already, Loki. Actually later than I thought it was going to be. I think I put 11:30 on my schedule. But I'm back on Wednesday. So you haven't got too long to wait. Sad times. I'll put my schedule in the chat and you've got it. But if you get the raid message ready, we can head over there and give some love. I'm glad it's been a welcome distraction from all the weeding. And thank you to my mods as always. Catch you all soon.